Front row. Front row trouble. I want some heckling actually. Saturday, come on.
You're live, so behave yourself.
I'm live. I'm barely alive. This is a little warm-up for the GarageBand sessions that starts at 1:30, looking at music post 14. And we're going to have a little warm-up of my own here, looking at Magic GarageBand for just a couple of minutes. Why not? So this guitar is going straight into the Mac, and it's great. All those students that walk around, they've got these big bags on their back. They don't talk to anybody except in kind of Guitar Hero or guitars or picks or anything like that. And what is quite cool is that GarageBand can facilitate those students really getting actively involved in your music sessions without lunking in huge amplifiers and pedals. So I'm going to do it in two ways. With Magic GarageBand, I'm just going to start off with a little bit of country music. It's just enough space for David Ball to start the line dancing here just in front of me. And it introduced students, students with genres, we all tend to be kind of like, I like this, but drummers are kind of tend to playing in rock music or whatever. And I know I'm kind of generalizing, but this little country band I've got here, let's change this and have a listen to this with mandolin solo. Very kind of Dixie Chicks thing. And get rid of that, and this will be my part, and then I've got these instruments here. So I'm going to create that project, and those instruments behind mine will be created, and then I'll show you what's going on in the background with the guitar part. So there are the tracks created, and there's my part. And then in this information browser, I'm just going to switch on the guitar part so we get this coming through. And all of these are presets. So guitarists can dial up these sounds. I've got 80s pop. Merlin, I think this is kind of your era, isn't it? And
no, earlier.
If you're going to be videoing this, just watch out. So we just turn up the amp, and I can control the amp and customize it. So I get this. That sound really needs more echo. So here, look at these sliders. It's so simple. Turn up a bit echo, turn up a little bit of reverb, and I've got that happening. Let's go quite crazy with the echo a minute. Actually, that sounds really kind of 60s. So that kind of sound about it. It's just great fun to play with. Now the tracks give you so much freedom to play along to, stuff that they won't find on the internet. You can't download the tab and then work out the fingering just from the numbers. You need to use your ears. What key am I playing in? How does it go? And then improvise. Once you get bored with country and western, which I can't imagine ever happening, you can change the genre, Magic GarageBand. Now I'm going to hit rock. For the first time in rock history, we're going to audition drummers. We're going to fire drummers with no arguments, no sticks being thrown around. And the styles that are actually on offer are sort of thousands of permutations here. So let's have a look at the band. You've got to get rid of the other guitarist, always. Here's the drummer. Change it to that groove. No, don't like that. I'm going to keep this bass player. He sounds very kind of John Entwistle. Yeah, if you don't know John Entwistle, Google it. Have a watch on YouTube. Phenomenal bass player. Now that's the drums we want for Saturday afternoon. Choose an instrument for us. And then click create project. It doesn't matter what instrument there is, but this resource just means have fun playing along with the band. Because drummers are never going to turn up on time anyway, are they? They've never got transport. You know what I'm saying is absolutely true. So here, what I've got is, this is the guitar it's given me for this rock track. And I think it's actually not heavy enough, so we're going to make it British gain. Funny enough, British gain is the dirtiest out here. Fiona's going to come around and tell me to turn down. Just any second now. It's too loud, isn't it? No, it's good. Okay, we're going to go with that then. So off we go. Like being 18 and be told turn down again. Long time ago. Now what's rather nice about the features that are available, if I push C, you're going to get a yellow cycle region, and you can select an area to practice over. So if you don't know that section, that's just going to go round and round, and you can work it out. But even better is this new feature called multi-take recording. This is in GarageBand 08. Of course, it's going to go on to the new GarageBand 09 in a few weeks. Now what this will do is, I play the guitar solos, and I go back for the second time, it will mute the first recording. So forget that I'm recording guitar. It could be anything. Imagine it's some literacy and the students reading in a podcast. There's a thing that's going on in society at the moment where somebody stands up to perform. I call it the X factor. You start criticizing. It's sharp, it's flat, it's out of time, and all the rest of it. Now in schools, that's a great inhibitor. We want to encourage people to have a go, be creative, and not be worried about making mistakes. So here, you can go around each time and just say, look, just enjoy it. And we're just going to take the best take. And in fact, I'll show you a way of choosing the best bits of each take. So let's just have a go on this now. Take one. Use it to practice scales. Second solo. Third solo. There are the three takes. Just choose the one you want. Notice that the interface and what I'm doing, it's all really simple. So the software transparency is what is important. It's the concept, the process, what I'm actually trying to do becomes the focus of my attention. So to actually do the editing I was describing, we call it comping. It's like a composite of the best bits. Make sure the region's selected, and you can select split from the edit menu, and then just take the one that you want from each take. I can just keep doing it on each section. So this could be some literacy work, something a student has read in for a podcast, and then they're not worried about making a mistake. It's just fantastic in what it facilitates students doing. So I'm going to go into the main presentation now, which is talking about music post-14, using GarageBand, and a little bit topping up with Logic Express and Logic Studio.